So for everyone, it's not part of Mulesoft development, but as a Mulesoft developer, you should know all these things. Okay. Since definitely there will be 99% chance possibility, like 99% possibility, like you will work in agile methodology only. So you should know like how this agile methodology work, how to create a story and everything. You should know like all these things. Okay. So hope everyone clear till this point. How to create a sprint, how to create a story, how to create task, and how to work on task, means how you will update status and everything. So here you can see now that task is not visible here, since filter looks like it will filter out only to do task. What all completed, that will not be here. So
Backlog.
1 minute. $27 to yeah. So this one is done. In progress. In progress we don't have anything, but to do we have two issues. So it's okay here. So we have two story to do. One is this, one task is this, one story is this, and this particular thing is done. Now if I will move this from to do to in progress, so you can see here it moved from to do to in progress, and this one is done. Okay, if I will complete this, then it will move to done. Once all the child story, for this story whatever task is there, everything is done, then what I will do, I will move this one also done. Okay, in this way, like you need to keep updating your story, task, and other things. So everyone clear with this Jira ticketing tool? Definitely it's not everything, but yeah, we covered like we covered things which we do mostly. That part I covered, but in Jira you many things are there, you can learn separately. Okay, fine. Now next we will
Ravi,
go to
one question. I have one question, sorry. When you complete your story, then you'll say done, yes? How can they check it, whether you are completed or not?
sorry, I didn't get.
How can they can check it, whether you are finished your work or not?
Yeah, so
Are you
you will
going?
update. Yeah, you will, once you will complete your story, you will update your story or task with your Postman call, your evidence, like you have tested already, you got success result. Everything you need to put in your comment as evidence.
Oh, okay, the link you said.
Let's say this one. So here he will put comment like this is my Postman call, this is my response, success response, everything he will share at this place. Okay, then testing team will come, they will take that Postman call and they will test this API and they will see this API is giving expected result or not.
Okay. So that means the
Ideally,
Postman
ideally,
URL.
yeah,
You mean
Postman. Yeah,
Postman
card
URL
means
only?
Postman URL.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
ideally, like here, there should be one more stage like testing. Instead of marking this done, we can move for testing. Then testing team will take that story, they will test and they will mark it as a done.
Okay. Okay. Understand. Okay.
Ravi, one more question I got from last interview. If it's helpful for others too, it's not clear for me too. So, what is the question? You have two tasks you should submit tomorrow. Both of the tasks have the same priority, but you already know you cannot make it for tomorrow, but you should have to submit tomorrow. What do you do in Jira software?
Yeah, in that case, you need to connect with this Scrum Master. You can tell them you have this bandwidth only and you are getting something which is out of your bandwidth. So they will see is there any other developer available or not, since they should know like who is working on which part.
Yeah,
Definitely
exactly. What he
you will
needs
reach.
from is he wanna tell him like on Jira software I have to update like uh is that like put as a comment like you did it before or
Yeah, you need to put comment also and you need to personally reach out to your Scrum
no
Master.
I have to use Jira software to communicate this issue.
Okay, then yeah, you can put your comment, you can explain everything what is in your bucket and what you will able to complete and what you will not able to complete, and you need to tag your Scrum Master or reporter with whom like where you are reporting your task and activity. Definitely if you have two tasks and you can do any one of them, definitely you can't do both. Okay, they will not expect you work for 24 hours to complete those tasks. It's not a genuine way. You have 9 hours and in 9 hours you can complete one task only. So you will complete one task only and other task you will report to your reporter or Scrum Master, and they are responsible to manage resource.
Okay.
Okay, since they know what other people are doing. If this task is really very important, then maybe they can shuffle some with someone. Okay, if this other task is with low priority, they will hold that particular task and they will ask them to work on this task.
That both have the same priority.
Yeah, so in your team, definitely there will be some other person. See, simple thing. If you have 9 hour bandwidth, you can do one task. It's not like you will do some magic or you will work for 24 hours. Definitely you will work for 9 hours only and you will able to complete one task only. So you need to report that thing. Okay, you can't like they can't ask you to work as a labor and you have to do everything. You have bandwidth, some bandwidth, and you can do work within your bandwidth only. You can't go outside of your bandwidth. You don't have four hand, you have two hand only, so you can complete two hand work task only. So you need to inform your reporter or you need to inform your Scrum Master. Then they will be responsible to like prioritize the task and they will ask someone in your team to work on another task.
Okay, if it's not, it's going to the next sprint, right?
Yeah, it will go in backlog.
Backlog. Okay. So how do we return to backlog, like using Jira software? Just drag back to the backlog or?
No, if you will not complete, that will be in same story only. Okay, and then once new sprint will be started, you will move to next sprint.
Okay, thank you.
Ravi,
Yes.
in the question what Mr. Tasfai asked, like who gives, like he said, if the two competing like tasks, like who is giving, like that it's the Scrum Master is must be knowledgeable about this, right? Like, because when you assign, you have to finish these two projects. Those are equal priorities. Like it's isn't it within the development group?
Yeah. See, sometime in IT, like it's very flexible. Okay. So sometime there may be like something that is very critical and you need to deliver it urgently. Okay. Now there will be multiple things. Either they will arrange someone. Second thing, you need to push here. You need to work a bit more time. Generally, people work for more time. Okay. If you will say in real time, if there is something critical, all other resources are busy, and you have to deliver, then you have to deliver. Okay. But you can't tell them, okay, I will work for 24 hours. During interview, you can't tell them. Okay. But their expectation will be same thing. You have to work for 24 hours. But if you want to answer it technically, like what should be processed, you need to inform your reporter, you need to inform your scrum master. This is your bandwidth. You have 8 hours. You have already this task, which will take 8 hours. You can't work on another task. Okay. Either they will manage or they will do some alternative arrangement. And this kind of answer, like question, are very diplomatic questions. So you can't say like this is the strict answer. Once you will answer like this, then they will ask multiple cross question. You need to understand what they are expecting, what they are looking from your side. They are looking this side. Okay, you want to work in stress or not? You can do overtime or not? You need to answer like that. If they want to understand the process, what should be, you need to tell what I mentioned. And I think other people are other senior resources are also there, so maybe they can give some suggestion what should be good answer. Yeah, what means, as for me, like whenever it happens very frequently in my project also, testing team used to come, okay, I don't have anything for testing, we need to complete all the SIT within this date, please give us some story, please complete this and this. So I used to analyze, like, yeah, actually I'm working as a project manager only. I'm not a scrum master, but I'm managing ticket and all. Means all sprint activity I am managing sprint activity for agile. We have scrum master, but he is just managing story and all the teams from front end and all other team. But I am responsible to handle all the story. Like I used to create story for API team, and I used to estimate like how many efforts, how many resources we have, how much story point we can cover, and who will work on which story. Sometime it happened, testing team used to come and he used to push me, okay, please complete this story also. Then I used to re-evaluate, like, okay, can we shuffle any task from each other or not? Okay, can we push some task, like I used to discuss with developer, okay, can we do it a bit faster, or can we do something? If they are okay, they are ready, then I used to take, okay, I will do this. If everyone is saying I have very tight deadline, I also used to evaluate, okay, I know like who is working on which part, how much bandwidth he has, how much knowledge he has, what he can do. Sometimes it happens like I used to push them, okay, do it on Saturday if it is very urgent, like something is going to move on production, like we have production go live in next week, and then testing team really need 1 week of time to do testing for particular scenario. Then I used to push my team. If we see like, okay, we have like 2-3 sprint left for this production go live, and still they are pushing, we don't have bandwidth, like resources are going under stress. In that case, I used to completely reject that, okay, I can't do that, we will do in next sprint only. So there can be like dynamic answer. I'm not so like there will be any fixed strategy on this. Okay, anyone else want to answer this question if you have something better?
Hi, Ravi. I have one question. Is a
Yes.
Scrum Master a technical person?
Scrum Master, no, it's not mandatory. Sometimes he
Okay.
can be technical and sometimes Scrum Master can be from functional part also. Means
Okay.
he can be from functional team also. Scrum Master is not always technical person.
Ravi, another question if you have time. So can we see one example creating a bug and how we can manage a bug in Jira
Okay.
software?
Bug it's very simple. It's very means same to task. Okay. You can go to, okay, you have create here. And instead of selecting these tasks, you can create bug. Okay. Generally testing team used to create bug and they will give you summary. Okay. Where exactly, like they will say customer is happy. So we have two login, email login and mobile login. Mobile login not working. The customer is happy. Mobile registration is not working. So when they are trying to register using mobile, so it's not working. Okay. And they will give you here more detail, what account they tried, what mobile number they tried, what they will put all the detail assignee. So if they know who worked on that part from API side, they can directly assign to that developer also. If they don't know, then they used to assign to their you can say project lead who is leading that API team. Okay, they will assign directly. For example, in my project also, like 50% defect they used to assign me directly. Okay, and 50% if they know developer, they used to assign directly to developer. Then label like a it will be defect, so they can create one defect. So it's uh, for example, we have multiple releases. Okay, in a year, like we have two release 1 and release 2. So this defect is related to release 1. Okay. Then this is SIT defect, so release 1 SIT. They will put some label like this. Okay, then this defect is related to API team, so they will add this Mulesoft API digital team. Sprint, so this is part of sprint 1. Okay, and for defect I don't think sprint is mandatory, so let it be. Story point, they will not give a story point. Reporter, who is creating this, is there any block ticket related to this? Means is there in any other, like they have functional, like multiple functional testing, they are testing multiple functionality. Now their registration itself is not working through mobile, so they will not able to test login also. Once they will able to do registration, then only they will able to do login. So they will put here block, like block issue, login functionality they can't test. Okay, so like this they will put and they will create this bug. Okay, so okay, here bug is coming since I haven't kept inside any story. Sprint better to put in sprint only. For bug, I think no, they don't put in sprint. Let it be in backlog only. Okay, in this way you can create, like they can create bug. And again, once you will start working, so if you start analyzing your bug, then first you will put analysis phase. So here actually we need to add multiple steps. Okay, so for bug it should be first analysis, then in progress, then testing, then done. Like this we should have 4 steps. Is it clear?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, fine then. So it seems everyone clear on this part. Now next thing we will see Confluence. Okay, so this is another Atlassian product. Okay, and this we use to manage our repository. This is again a central repository, you can say, to manage our documents. Okay, so similar to Git, in Git we manage our codes, but in this Atlassian product, in this Confluence, we manage our documents. Okay, so this is Confluence only. Then I'm not sure, like they change this look very frequently. Every time when I am taking session, they used to completely replace the look. Okay, so here we are inside Confluence and we can create one page. Okay, let me try to go to previous look if I can manage. Frequently they change this look. Okay, so this page is created, okay, for investment banking. Now here you can create multiple folder, and inside that folder you can maintain your files. For example, here I will create first page, and this will be named as a functional design document. So first is functional design document. Same way I will create one more, that is technical design document. Okay. Now inside functional design document, what I will do, I will create one functional document. Okay. So registration API. And inside this, like we will put all the detail. Okay. This API will it like this API has three parts, like a 3-layer customer API, customer API. Like we will put everything like for this API, what all details we have. Customer API. Like this, we will put all the detail about this customer registration API. Okay, so inside this functional design document, so what will happen? So you will have customer registration, customer logging, customer reset credential, like this. Whatever functional design document will be there, you will create one by one. Okay, same way in technical design document also, you will create subfolder where you will put one by one all the technical design document. Then you have another folder which contain all the user ID and password, like credentials. Okay. Or environment variables. Okay, so inside this environment variable, we have environment variable for SIT or dev environment. For dev environment, what all environment variable we have. Okay, dev. So dev has like environment variable, for example, HTTP. For HTTP, we have host and port. Host, port. So we can maintain in one folder. So if anyone want, they can take value from here. Okay, or maybe like some whatever environment. I'm just taking random example. So like this, you can create multiple folders. You can create subfolder, and you can manage your documents, everything here. So this is the main advantage of Confluence, where we can maintain our documents in very like systematic way. At the same time, you will able to, like your team member will able to access all these things. Okay, you don't need to put somewhere so other person will come and they will see. So it will be accessible by all the members who all are part of this organization. Any doubt?
I have one doubt actually. This Confluent is used only for maintaining the documentation for all like technical, non-technical, and the where we are storing the credentials. That kind of all the specifications needs to be stored it here, right? This is what we are using the Confluent, right?
Oh, sorry. Tell me again, what second part you mentioned?
I'm just telling about the Confluent is mainly used for storing the documentations, right? Including the credentials,
Yes.
specifications. Okay.
Yes.
This is part of Jira only, right?
This is part of, no, Confluence is Atlassian product. It's not part of Jira.
On
Jira is
Jira also it
ticketing
comes
tool.
from the Atlassian, right?
Yes, that is product. So like one company can have multiple products. So Jira is
Okay.
one product for ticketing, that is ticketing tool, and Confluence is a repository where you can maintain your documents.
It's like as a SharePoint, right?
Yeah, kind of, yes.
Okay. But while we are creating the Atlassian account, it is showing like Confluent and Jira both. So
It's up to
whichever
you.
I'm selecting, yeah.
No, it's not. always mandatory to take all. It's up to you what you want to take.
Okay.
Hello, Ravi. How can we configure to give privilege who can access these documents?
Okay, when you will create organization, at that time only you need to. So here you can see people, no? You can invite member. So when you create any Confluence page, so you will get right to invite people. If you want to share with only limited people, then you can share with limited only.
Okay, who will do that? Whose responsibility is that? The Scrum Master also?
It's see someone from your team who is leading this project. It can be Scrum Master, it can be team lead, it can be architect.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You should know how to use Jira and how to use Confluence, how to create account and how to set up that part. If you don't know, that will not create any problem. But you should know how to use this product and what is the use. Okay, fine then. So we are done with this also.